Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be jumping straight into this video. Before we start, I just want to say everyone's eyebrows are different. There's so many methods of doing eyebrows out there and so many products in the market, but what I'm sharing is what I use. To each their own. So I'm not saying there's a right way to do it, there's a wrong way to do it, but this is just what I prefer and this is what works for me. So with that said, I am going to be very up close and personal with you. My pores and acne will be all up in your faces. I'm sorry about that, but I just want this tutorial to be as detailed as possible for anyone out there who is learning how to do their eyebrows or who would like to do them as I do. So yeah, let's get into the video. The first thing I always do is to make sure my eyebrows are clean, meaning I normally shape them at home myself, but I'd advise, if you don't know how to do it, get them shaped by a professional. Get such a, I don't know, laser to shape them. So normally this is what I do. But as you can tell, I really don't have any cleaning up to do. Like, I recently shaved my eyebrows, so there is not much to do, but I was just showing you for the purpose of this video. So the next thing you want to do is to brush your eyebrows. I use a spoolie, but you can use an old mascara one. It looks like a spoolie, it's the same thing honestly. So to brush it, it's dry, so make sure it's dry if you're using it, or you can use a toothbrush, a clean one. They all do the same thing. If you don't have a spoolie, you can use either of these, they all work the same, but since I have a spoolie, this is what I'm going to use. So once my hair is brushed and I can see the shape I'm going for, like my natural eyebrow shape, I'll go in with my pencil. So to fill in my eyebrows, I normally use Davis pencil this is number 18, but sometimes I use number 8, number whatever, as long as it's not so dark. I don't like how black pencil look on eyebrows. So as you can see, my eyebrows are a bit brown, they are not so black, so that's why I use this. I make sure it is sharp. So this is not even sharp. Let me sharpen it again. Yes, that is what you want your pencil to look like. So most people go by this method, like this is where you should start your eyebrows, and the middle of your nose is where you should put your arc, and here is where you should end your eyebrow. Like, this is where should be your tail. But it all depends with our eye shape and the distance between our nose and our eyes. Some people the distance is wider, some people the distance is narrow. So when you do this, it might not look good on you. You might end up looking crazy, or it might even work for you. Like, it's just a method of knowing where should I start my eyebrows, where should I put the arc, and where should they end. But myself, I don't use it because I feel like if I was to start here, clearly you can see my eyebrows start here, they don't start here. So clearly there's something wrong with this method when it comes to my eyes. So let me rub that But I will say this, I normally, for the tail where my eyebrows are going to end, I normally go by this rule, this one. So this is where my tail will end. Where my eye ends is where my tail will end. Most people also do this like here, you know, like in the middle of your eye is where your tail will be. But as you can see, again, it's not working for my eyes. It all depends with your eyes and what works for you. So just experiment, try different method and see what will work for you best. So what I do, my pencil is sharp, so I'm not holding it like this. I'm holding it like this to give me control over what I'm doing, and I want it to be short strokes, so that's why I'm holding it like this. When you go in like this, you won't have control over it, but when it's like this, you got it. And most of the time my pinky is on my face like this, just to give me control. You want to use a mirror, like something that is so close to you that you can see exactly what you're doing. Here at the beginning, I go a bit lower, so my hair starts here, but I take it a bit lower. Are you seeing what I'm saying? So I'm starting where my hair starts, but a bit lower. And now I'm going into my hair, light, short stroke, like you're doing hair, like just your hair, the way your hair looks, that is what you're trying to mimic. When I get to this point, I'm just going to start going down, but also I'm following my hair. Now I make sure it ends where my eyes ends. With that done, now I'll go to the top part. I always start with the base, like the bottom part. I will brush my hair now downwards. I want to see exactly where my hair grows, so that's why I'm brushing them downwards again. I'm beginning where I have a lot of hair, which is here. So hair stroke, here, this is where my arch is, so just doing the same thing, following my natural hair. Now I have the shape of my eyebrows. I can go in and fill it in. I begin by my tail. Also, you still want to be light-handed, nothing too harsh. When you get to the front, I'm making upwards strokes, like the way my hair is growing. My hair is growing upwards, so at the front I'll be going upwards also. With that, I think I'm satisfied, so I'll go in with my spoolie and brush my hair the way it's growing. And here I'm trying to just make sure what I've drawn in is blended well with my hair. The strokes that I've been doing are blended well with my hair. As you can see, I have some gaps here, so I'm filling them in before I do anything else. I'm done drawing in my eyebrows, and I used to go out like this. Honestly, I used to do just my eyebrows like this and then go out, but when I go to the streets and see other people, like their eyebrows are so clean, there's a difference between their eyebrows and mine. I would wonder, how do they do their eyebrows? What do they use that I'm not using? Because I'm filling in my eyebrows, but it doesn't look the same. So when I discovered that people are actually concealing their eyebrows, and that's what takes this game to another level, I've never gone back. So let's get into the concealing part, the juicy part. So to conceal my eyebrows, I use Legal Pro Concealer. This is the shade Fawn. Yeah, it's Fawn. So you want to use a concealer that is one shade lighter than your skin tone, or 2 shades. So make sure it's not too light for your shade. So when concealing, this is the brush I use. It's called an angled brush. It's attached to my spoolie. I put a bit of that concealer on my arm just to warm it up, and then I go in with a very generous amount. This is how I hold my angled brush, and I begin here. When it comes to concealing, this is where all your time goes. You see the way I'm going a bit below, so that I avoid messing up. Makeup is all about blending, honestly. If you do makeup and you don't blend, it won't look the same. When you do like this, it gives you more space and helps you not to mess out. So most people would leave it at that and just do their foundation and use their foundation to clean up the top, but I personally like my eyebrows to be so sharp, so I use the same concealer that I'm using, and I just make sure I blend it also all out. So that's what I'm about to do. When it comes to my top part, this is how I hold my brush. So not like this is not practical, so this is what I do. And I don't begin here again, I begin in the middle where I have lots of hair. When I get to the arch, I'm just using the tip. Blend it all out. Once it's all blended, I can now go with no product to my front and keep on blending. So I'm just using the product that I had. My tail, I like it to be so sharp, so I'm going to put more product and blend more. I'll begin where my arch is. My tail needs to be sharp, so that's why I'm doing all this. You can tell the difference between this one and this one. You know, this is okay, but this is on fleck. So this is how I like my eyebrows to look. But I'm going in with the foundation brush just to remove this bridge. I never used to remove it, but the more I do my makeup, the more I see that it's not cute. So I'm going to remove this, and this is what I simply do. Those eyebrows are not meant to meet, so just keep them apart. Break that relationship up. This is the only relationship you can break up. And yeah, I love how it looks. This is how now no one can tell me anything. Honestly, I won't say it's easy to do your eyebrows. Like, it takes time for you to know how to do them properly, or just for you to master what works for you. So practice, practice, practice. Like, that's all I can say. So yeah, that's it. See you next time. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment.